Hey, how's it going, guys? Good to see you all again. I thought today I could do a little tutorial on something slightly more challenging for those kids that maybe have found the theme tunes a little bit on the easy side. So I thought we'd delve into a classic rock song by ACDC and have a little go at playing Highway to Hell. So here is the music. Let's get straight into having a little look at what we've got to play. And if we have a little look here, you'll notice the introduction starts off with an A chord. Now we've got a count in the second bar. You'll notice the bars are all numbered across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And the last three notes in bar number 2, they will be counted with an and for and. So when you play this, these three chords are going to be on that count. 1, 2, 3, and for and, like that. So if I'm going to count myself in 3 counts, this rest here is worth 2 counts. This rest here is on the third count. 1, 2, 3, and for and for and. That'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and I'm just using downstrokes. So this little symbol just above in the little F. You can see above this number 2 that I've got the little yellow box around. That is a downstroke. So that little like upside, what is it? Like a little N, I suppose you could think, or a little paper clip. Think of it like that. And so if we played that first chord, it would sound 1, 2, 3. And now the way to play that chord, if I just quickly zoom back to looking at my left and right hand here. So we're basically going to play that chord with one finger. So it's quite challenging to do that. Let's have a little close up of the guitar neck here. And you'll see that I'm basically holding down the first, on the second fret, string number 4, 3 and 2, right up close to the fret there. And I'm holding it down with one finger, keeping my thumb just on top of the neck. And then I'm doing my 3 downstrokes. And for and. And then I'm doing a rest with the palm of my hand underneath there. So if we just show you that from a different angle, we get 1, 2, 3, and then a rest. Okay, cool. So let's carry on to the next couple of bars and have a look at this funky chord called the D add 11. That's what we've got in bar number 3. I've moved the little yellow blocks to show us where that is. And this note here on the 6th string, 2nd fret will be your index finger, your first finger. And then this note here on the 2nd string, 3rd fret will be your 3rd finger. And basically all we're going to do is play these 2 notes again with 2 downstrokes. And then the 3rd chord, this G5, you'd use your 2nd finger on this 6th string, 3rd fret. So for this little bar here, I've marked in blue, let me just show you what that looks like close up. And that will look like this, something like this. As you can see here, I've got my 3rd finger on string 2, fret number 3, and my index finger on string number 6, fret number 2. And then with my middle finger, I'm going to go to the 6th string, 3rd fret for my G chord. Don't have to worry about putting your finger down on the 5th string for a G. We're just going to play it like that. So I do 2 downstrokes and then go to the 6th string, 3rd fret with my 2nd finger whilst keeping this 3rd finger down. So I get this. Okay, so if we play those first 2 chords, I'll just show you the music very briefly and have a quick look at that. So we do our A chord, these 3 notes with the downstrokes, and a rest quickly with your palm. And then the next 3 chords, you've got the one with your index finger here, and then moving to your 3rd finger on this G. And that will sound like this. So I do the A chord, then the D add 11 to G5, and one more time. Okay, so moving swiftly on, we're going to repeat these these three chords in the next little bar as well. And we've got the rest here for, again, 2 counts, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and in the last little bit. Then that's in bar number 4. Bar number 5 on the second line, basically what you're doing, if we look here, we're going 2, 2, 3, 2, and then back to the A chord for 2 downstrokes. So notice here as well, we've got a little rest in between here where we have to place our palm back on the string, play the chord, then palm back on the string. So this little section here would sound something like this. 2, 2, 3, 2, and then back to the A. Okay, let's have a little listen to the computer play that. In this first bar, we get a counting of 4 counts, and then we've got 3 counts in the next bar before we play the A chord. Let's have a listen. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, and then basically at the end, the very end here, we've got 2 dots just after this A chord, and that's a repeat sign. That's going to take us all the way back to the beginning. So we play the A chord here, and then we jump back up to this bar where we have our rest again in the 3 counts, 1, 2, 3, and then we have the and 4 and. Okay, now that's going to get repeated twice before we move on. So let me just play this little section. So I'll do basically the first line and the second line. So everything highlighted in blue there. So first of all, I'm just going to play it so you can see how it looks for me. And then I'll play it, letting the computer play it for us, and we can read it off the screen. So from here, it's going to look something like that. There's my A chord. I count myself in after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm using my palm all the time to drop down onto those 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's my 2 repeats. So let's go back to the computer music and have a little look at that, how we can see it being played. So we'll just have a little look at playing all the way down to the end of line number 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Then it carries on into the next line, and it basically repeats that whole thing. Carries into the 4th line. At the end of the 4th line, we've basically got this E chord coming in here, and then the drums are going to pick up and come in. I've just realized I just need to put this next bar on for you. So basically we're doing this E chord twice at the end, and the count of this bar is 1 and, so here it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're going to be into what we call the chorus line. Now, as you can see, some of the chords are a bit bunched up there, the chord pictures just over here. You can see the chords are a bit bunched up. So I'm just going to drop this bar over onto the next line down here where we get the chorus. You see the chorus is starting here, which we'll look at in a second. So let's see if we can all play along. I'll let the music just play through from the beginning. I'm going to play along as well. And obviously you can pause the video and have a little look at the sections. Don't forget that in the description of the video below, I will leave a link to the sheet music so you can download it for free. and then you can print it off and play it, or you can have it on your tablet or your laptop as a file you can view and you can play along. And I'll also let this video just run in a second all the way through so we can follow it along in a minute. So from the beginning goes something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, onto the line 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Line 4. E chord. So there we go. Let's have a little look at how we fret this E chord here then. I know we've got the picture at the top, but let's just have a quick look at a close-up of me playing it for you. And that looks something like our index finger over on string number 3, fret 1, second finger on string number 5, fret 2, and then my third finger on string 4, fret number 2. Now, obviously, that's quite a tricky chord to get your fingers into, especially if you've just gone from the D11 or D F sharp chord. Got to get that E chord, and you'll be counting and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're into the chorus. So don't forget, it's string 3, fret 1, string 5 and 4, fret number 2. And that's using my index finger, second finger, and my third finger. Okay, right, let's move on and have a little look at the chorus this time. Okay, so this chorus, we're going to start with our A chord, and it's a down for 3 counts. And then on the 4th count, you do another downstroke, and then you're going to quickly come to a D chord, which is strings number 3, fret 2, and string 2, fret 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3, then a downstroke again, and then an upstroke on the D chord. So it's A, 2, 3, A, D. Then we continue with an up, down, down. But we're going to change chords to a G chord in a second. So it's going to go A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go an up, down, up, G, D. Down, 2, 3, down, up, down, down. So if we have a quick look at the music again, you'll notice here we've got that A chord. There we've got the A chord, and that's the downstroke, you can see, and it's 3 counts. The little symbol at the top here, 3 counts, a dotted minim or dotted half note, 1, 2, 3, still on the A chord with a down, but then an upstroke on the D, and then you pick up the D chord again here, up, up, and then a down on the G chord, and then a down back to the D chord. So it's a down, down, up, down, down. Okay, let's have a listen to the computer play that. Okay, so that's the whole tune. So let's have get it to run all the way through now. So if you wanted to play along with this, then you could just forward wind the video again to the end here, and we can have a go at playing along with the backing track. So get your fingers in position. Don't forget, you can pause and stop the previous little bits of the video and work on them individually, and download the music from the description below. But here we go. Get ready for the counting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Onto the third line. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the E chord. Chorus. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And there we have it. Right, this time I'm going to play the whole thing again, but without me counting. It's just you and the music. Here we go. And there we have it, Highway to Hell. Good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to send us a little clip of yourself playing that, that'd be awesome. But I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be doing a few more little theme tunes as well, and I'll try and incorporate some slightly more technical stuff for you over the coming weeks, over the holiday. All right, so have a great day, guys. See you again. Keep rocking out.